Dan Tanner, the bad boy of Tech. I'm right here with my guy Tech Rant. He's on deck. Trenton Marshall. He's on deck and everything. I'm saying just get to watching our teams kick ass. You know what I'm saying? The Killer Bees, the Browns, and the Bears did their thing. It was absolutely fantastic. So,
Right.
what you think, bro? What you think about your team?
Man, no, I was cool with it. Like they're making improvements
Oh hell
because
yeah.
honestly, the only thing that really killed the Browns wasn't even like their offense that much. Like Freddie called some bad plays, but it was all them damn penalties, and they
Yeah,
finally cut down on that, so they was doing pretty good.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Them penalties killed us in a couple of games too. One damn game we had 1st and 40, my dude. Penalties was
Man,
terrible, bro.
oh
What?
yeah, the Panthers won today.
Oh yeah, yes they did. What's up, Gigi? Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the Panthers. They won too. Hell yeah, hell yeah. What's going on, LaShawn? Yes, sir. The Bears won, LaShawn. You know where we from, bro. Yeah, we partying like it's 1999. We tearing up the city, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? We might not win shit else, but we won today. You know what I'm saying? And the Browns, I predicted it. That's why I picked a lot of Browns fantasy players for my team and whatever, that the Browns is going to do what the hell they supposed to do once they get in rhythm with everything.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because like a lot of people looking at teams right now, and they sitting there thinking like it's the end. I'm like, man, you in week 4, okay? Week 4, and people already ready to hang it up.
Yeah, just start Thompson. It's over with now, you know, just like the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they gave that young man a chance to come in at quarterback or whatever and throw that ball like that. I think the Washington Redskins need to do that too, because they got a lit quarterback all the way on the end of the bench that need to be in the game now. I mean, they're not gonna win nothing no time soon. And like you said, it's still early in the game, in the season and everything. Ain't no time for that.
I'll say this, man. Injuries happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, somebody got twisted up on the Bears real ugly today. Two of them, two people. So yeah. What's up, LB? What's up, Brody, bro? Hey, yeah, this is the after game stream. Man, comment below. Let us know how your teams did today, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? And I know, Holiday. Sorry about that, bro. I know you're a Vikings fan. Our bad. Oh shit. Hey, at least we gave y'all a courtesy 6 points now. You know what I'm saying? We're gentlemen about this here. You know what I'm saying? We kick ass and be polite at the same time.
Man, really courtesy.
Like, here you go. Take them couple field goals. God bless you. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So when is that damn phone supposed to drop? It's supposed to drop next week or something, right? That pickle, whatever the people talking about.
No, not next week. I think it's like October 15th.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of October, I think.
Smack dead in the middle. They made sure ain't nobody releasing shit around that, huh? They want that all to themselves.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like a lot of companies are doing a lot of days.
I guess since Apple pulled that one last year. I forgot. Yeah, but OnePlus last year. Remember that? They bumped them out the way. Whatever. They scheduled their shit on the same day that OnePlus did or whatever. So OnePlus had to go like a day before.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was crazy. What's up, Double A? What's popping? Got Team 100 in the building. V Worldwide. What's up, my guy? Yes, sir. Man, how y'all teams did? Alan Anthony and V. What's going on? Know you guys watch football like the rest of us and everything. Gigi's the biggest damn football fan. Yo, Big John. Gigi said she apologized for that ass whooping that the Panthers gave the Texans and shit. It's gonna be all right. Hey, Deshaun Watson is still my guy, you know. Hey.
I don't follow the Panthers, but I swear, man, I need to start following them for all them crazy ass outfits that Newton be wearing. I don't even care if they win or lose, just to see the outfit, man.
Yeah, them outfits be ridiculous. That dude look like he got a motherfucking hot air balloon in his basement the way that motherfucker dressed, man.
What's crazy is it's like 1 minute it looks like he belongs on like the fashion runway, and then the next minute it looked like he just got off the Underground Railroad. I'm like, dude, what in the world?
Real shit.
What the fuck are you wearing?
And that one meme with Whitney Houston and shit. Yeah, he was dressed just like Lord. Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard by the head. Yeah, it was real bad.
Nah, him. What's his name? Him and Russell Westbrook. They need to have like a dress down.
Man, bruh. Oh shit. Yeah, Kimmy talking shit. Yeah. Oh damn. She said, clearly you're not following. He's not even traveling with the team. Hey,
I said I need to follow. I already know I don't follow.
Yeah, right, babe. Yeah, he said he need to follow him to catch up with them goddamn outfits that they be wearing. You know what I'm saying? That boy be wearing some shit that don't belong together. Like
Okay, so he must be injured. So I want to see what his injured attire is.
Yeah, he wears shit that don't go together, like a tank top and a fur coat. You know what I'm saying? Shit that really don't go together, like biking shorts and a motherfucking North Face jacket. He be wearing some wild ass shit.
Tech Valor's live streaming. Did I see that?
I didn't know. Let me see. Shoot, I didn't know. I didn't know shit.
I got a notification. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh shit! Yeah, we might have dip over there. As long as it ain't no what you call it, trying to fix something. Oh well, I help her out. Oh yeah, she's live. Hell yeah. Sister's live, so it's cool. I wish I'd known. Shit.
I'm sitting here uploading this video, make sure that
Oh yeah,
it's all cool.
Oh yeah, you got some heat coming on.
Not really, just I hadn't made like a video in a minute, like an actual video. So I was like, well, let me just cover this news story real quick and get the ball back rolling.
That's dope. That's dope to do. Say, hey, what's up, TK? He said check the group. Okay, I'll check it in a minute, LB. That's what's up. I feel you. I'm getting the ball back rolling myself. I got a tutorial, a couple of them to do and whatever, because when I film my last video,
somebody's in the stream.
Oh, damn it. Thanks for notifying. Let me know. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Hey, how's it feel, man? Tanner had you on hold.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry about that. I'm used to OBS.
No,
what's going on, Joy?
You good, Tanner, man. She was so mad, boy. I swear.
Who's mad? What's going on?
The lady I was on the phone with. She was hot.
Yeah, she was pissed, man.
She was hot. Oh.
And then somebody is getting a late delivery. Huh?
Hello, ma'am? Yes. Oh, no. Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm going over the inventory right now. 1 second. Yes, it's what was the piece that you were looking for again?
Only on here. Only on.
The material. Oh, okay. Yes. So give me 1 second. I just have to get over to our. Yes, give me 1 second. I just have to get over to our furniture department. One moment. 1 second here.
I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna cut somebody here and do that shit.
Listen. Let me tell you, they be calling and they don't be calling about nothing. She calling about something she ordered back in 2012.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Come on, bro.
It's 2012.
Come on, bro.
Oh man.
Man, we done went around the fucking sun 7 times since then. What the hell is she calling for now?
Talking about she's missing a piece. And I'm pretty sure it's probably a dresser drawer piece that probably broke because I can hear kids in the background.
Ah, gotcha. But see, that's the thing. A lot of these people don't be having warranty. So they think they got warranty. So when I pull their name up, I'll be like, because it's in the right-hand corner, it'll say, warranty on item and blah, 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 blah. And then they got 7 to 10 business days, 7 to 10 business days, and that's 5 years. So,
Lord.
What's up? What's up,
LB?
What's going on, Tanner?
You know what I'm saying? We got the ultimate hustler down there, you know what I'm saying? UCD and shit, you know what I'm saying? He just took around 3 calls real quick.
Man, he be killing me, boy.
He done messed it up for anybody I call in.
Yeah, but see, if you call, it's a different story, because if you calling in, it's something important, because you know business, and if, say, for instance, you buy a table. You just bought this table 30 days ago. This table came to your house with a missing leg. If you call me and you say you got it 30 days ago and it's missing a leg, I'm not going to put you on hold. I'm going to take care of it in 10 minutes. Now, if you calling me about a table that you bought when Obama was in administration, when he first got in administration, no.
Back when people was thinking they was gonna get free gas.
Back when Pixels and
Yeah.
else didn't exist. This didn't exist.
Man,
Calling me when chat rooms were still popping. Talk about where you at? Where you at? I'm 5 miles away. Where you at? I'm down the street. No.
Selling shit.
Hey, but I know about that struggle though, like where you gotta maintain a certain presence while you on the phone and shit. Cause like I saw it click on immediately. I was like, damn, I gotta do that shit every day.
My wife gotta do it too every day. And she pregnant.
Man.
And then on top of that, sometimes we have to put people on hold for a moment because either my youngest son need to get changed, my oldest son is hungry, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta flip flop. Then she might need some water. She might want me to go get something to eat, make her something to eat, or whatever.
Right.
We've been doing this for years, man. This will be my 3rd year work at home as far as me call center. I've been doing call center, I want to say like 5 to 6 years now. But working from home, that's a whole other experience. I'll say I gotta start doing something else. I'm gonna have to get it. And see, that's another thing.
It is.
That's another thing. When my son do that, I gotta hurry up and go boop, and mute my mic quick. I'll be like, what's that? I'll be like, we having a special day today. They're like, what do you mean you having a special day today? I'm like, well, I hit them with there's a daycare center that's a little bit further down from where we work at. There's a daycare center where I say, yeah, people got to bring their kids to work. So,
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Somebody over here playing American Gladiators with shit that they ain't got no business playing with.
Sound like my son.
Oh, we.
Come here.
TJ on Jack.
I just realized it's the first time I done streamed in the daylight. Usually I be streaming at night like a vampire.
Are you still? It's still daylight out there. That's right. What you 2 or 3 hours behind me?
Still up. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no.
Did you hurt your foot?
It's cold a little bit too today. I'm like, I told my wife that.
Man, say cold again.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, you know they get cold as soon as it hits 72.
Yes.
Right. You said it's 72. Hell yeah, they say it's cold. It's chilly out here. They be having
on the flip side though, they be having like fucking 110 degrees. I'd die.
Bruh. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They say it's dry heat. Shit, niggas hot. Hot is hot.
But
shit.
no, for real though, they seem colder though, Tanner. Like if you go up in there in like November, December,
yeah.
Out here, if it's 40 degrees in the wintertime, you happy. Right?
Yeah, I ain't wearing no coat. Yeah.
Right. Out there, man, it's different.
Man,
like,
look.
It ain't supposed to feel like this at 40 degrees.
Look, last year it was the middle of I think it was the middle of January. It was 42 degrees outside. When I tell you, everybody up and down my street was outside having a barbecue, having a, I'm smelling ribs and stuff. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Having a barbecue.
Yes.
40. Yes. 42 was the high.
Yeah,
hey, makes sense to us, right? LB, it makes sense.
Right. Look, Chicago, 40 degrees. They go jumping in the lake.
Yeah, that's good weather. We had the lakefront people pulling out their motorcycles and everything.
But man, I was in Vegas. What was that, year before last?
And
it hit 40 degrees, and I didn't even come with no jacket or nothing. When I checked the thing, I'm like, oh, we good. Man, I went and bought me a jacket, Tanner.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Man, that mountain 40 degrees is totally different from Chicago 40.
Interesting, man. Yeah, he down there working. I ain't gonna disturb him. I was about to ask him something. But hell yeah. But up here, man, that reminds me of my Mexican neighbors. I love Mexican people. My Mexican neighbors I used to stand by. They celebrate Cinco de Mayo from February until May 5th.
Oh, yeah.
They be having their lawn chairs in the snow and shit, you know what I'm saying, out there jamming, barbecuing and everything. That's that Chicago shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what we used to. Midwestern blood. What's going on, Savage Scientist? Who else rolled up in here? I saw somebody else. Grizzly Tech, what's up?
What's up, y'all? My bad.
Ron Simmons, Leaf Emperor, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the stream. We just chilling for a
I
quick
had to
bit.
mute the audio. I didn't want them to come looking for me. Wait, we seen you on that stream. You were talking about this and that, and go ahead and hand in that badge there, player.
Right.
Hold on, give me a second, y'all. 25-minute timer.
Sure, 25 minutes. And that's starting now.
All right.
See, look, this is what trips people out about me. This is what trip people out about me. Now, y'all know me, my audience know me. My job don't know me because I literally, like, when I go to work, it's strictly professional. You know, I'm kind, nice, and all that stuff. I remember one time I was working on something, and you know how you have one of those days where you think you alone, but you're not really alone. And so I'm sitting here, I'm working on these wires, and I don't know what happened, but you know, shit happens or whatever, right?
Right.
So I was like, man, fuck this piece of shit. And I just let it out there. And my boss comes walking through the door, and she had one of those like, and I looked over my shoulder. She was just like, I've never heard you swear before.
What?
I'm like, see, that was an accident. It wasn't meant to happen.
What do you do there, Trent? Like, what do you do?
I work in IT.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you said it the other day at the town hall meeting.
Yeah, like
Damn.
for real. Like when you black and you're in IT, you can't cuss at all.
Right.
That's how it is. That's how it was when I'm here. Like when we have our little meetings, like I see my supervisor once every 3 months.
Yeah. So like,
and it's like when you see him, you be like, oh yeah, and you forget, like you blank out because you don't see him as much, you know.
right.
Like I be forgetting sometimes. Like one time she hit me up in a chat, and I text back. I'm like, who is this? She's like, I'm your supervisor. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like I swear to God, I be straight up Clark Kent at work and everything, and they're like, you know, man, you're so timid, and I'm just like, man, if y'all only fucking
only knew.
Y'all only knew.
I've been trying my best, man, because when I met my wife, boy, every cuss word, every 5 minutes, man, that mother. And let me tell you, because she used to ask me about, you know, my life and everything. I'd be like, man, let me tell you, I done had some crazy jabbing. And she's like, you got to slow down on that cussing because you a mile a minute. And when you don't be around a woman for so long, and then when you finally get one, depending on what woman you get, because my mama, boy. My mama every day, y'all mother need to get up and get that mother in the room clean. And I want to hear none of that today. Let me tell you, none of that. I'll be like, ooh.
Yeah, I learned a lot of that from my mom because my mom was like, she was the fucking champion at being mad at you and then picking up the phone and having like the sweetest conversation with anybody else.
My mom is too.
I'm telling you. 1 minute she'd be like, motherfucker, didn't I tell you? Hello? Oh no, girl, Trent's fine. He's fine. We're just having a small disagreement. Don't I'm fine, but let me call you back. Hey, bitch! Like, oh,
my mama, boy, she go ham, boy. She came over here yesterday because she had to take my son to the pediatric appointment. And it just reminded me of me being a kid, like seeing her get shoes together and shit. And I'm like, damn. She's like, yeah, you remember I had to put your shoes on. But my mama did me dirty. I'm going to tell y'all a story. Back in 1998, Metal Gear Solid had just came out.
Oh, he got the date down.
My mom,
I remember that.
That's how I am, LB, man. When it comes to video games and movies, I can tell you the year or whatever. But the game had just came out. And this one, Blockbuster was like a trap house. Like they had so many people coming in and out of there at this point, you know. So my mom had rented Metal Gear Solid for me. And before I got the game, I never forgot to take back another game. So I asked her, I said, can you take me to Blockbuster so I can return this game and go get Metal Gear Solid? She was like, yeah, you can. Go put your shoes on. Man, I went to go put my shoes on. I come outside. I said, where mom at? My dad was like, man, she left. So every now and then, I'll tell her, I'll be like, Mama, you want me to go get my shoes? And she'll be laughing. But she did that a lot because, my mama a hustler, man. She get off of work, she go to the card game. She go to the card game, poker game. She didn't start, doing any heavy gambling until we came out here. But my mama, she'd go all over. She'd go to all the little card games. I remember one night she came back with like 1,200. I'm like 9 years old. I'm like, what? What's going on? And my mom was like, you want to get your clothes on? Come on, we finna go eat. I'm like, what? My dad was like, come on, get your clothes on. You finna go eat.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Mom was about that cheddar. I know that's right.
She still is, man. My mama sell jewelry, sell purses. She work and she go to bingo.
That's what I'm talking about.
OG, man. Every day is a paper chase. Every day is a paper chase for my mom's.
I'm still trying to figure out my mom because all right, let me share this with you real quick. So my mom, if she wanted to, she could literally probably buy whatever she wants. Trying to get her a Christmas gift is a nightmare because she got 5, 10, 11 of everything. But out of all that stuff she can get and all the stuff she can do, tell me why we in the cars. Like she came here to Cleveland to visit, and we got the rental car, and so we driving in the rental car. And on two sides of the street, it's 2 gas stations. One gas station, line going out to the street. The gas is like $2.36. Going out the street, across the street is a gas station with 2 cars. 2 cars. The rest of the pumps available. Gas $2.40. She want me to sit there and wait in the line with all the other dudes for $2.36. I'm like, Mom, I will give you the quarter.
And I'm telling you,
difference.
That's that mama shit. I'm telling you.
That's that mama. You right, Tanner. That's that mama.
Yeah. Go ahead, because I got something to say to it. Go ahead, bro.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, what in the world are you, Mom?
Now, peep game. This is my short one. I'm gonna let you do it, Tanner.
Bro, go ahead, bro.
To the point, bro. She goes to the Goodwill, the secondhand store. She don't want to go to like my mom. She'll go to the Goodwill or she'll go to Catholic Charities or something. She'll call me. She'll be like, these motherfuckers got some beds up here. They real. I'm like, Mom, we got a bed off of Amazon. Just let you know this motherfucker. I'm gonna get it. All right, click. And then I'll be like, Mom, you can go on Amazon, eBay. Well, Amazon. I wouldn't get no bed off of eBay. Hell no. But you can go on Amazon and get a bed. She don't want to do it. She'd rather go to a Goodwill or a yard sale and get some dressers and all that other. I'm like, Mom, you was too old school. Me and my wife just be laughing.
Man.
She be telling you. I'm telling you. She's crazy. She figured out how to text like a couple of months ago because I got her Pixel phone. She had a Moto X, not a Pure. No, she had a Motorola X Pure. That was her last phone. She had that phone for like 3 years. Screen burn out this world. I'm talking about super screen burn. Like ghost touching and everything.
Mm-hmm.
My pops just asked me to replace his V10 yesterday.
Man.
Damn. My mom's got to rest her soul in heaven. She had a sale addiction. Like to her, it was the number game. LB. Oh. She'll say, let's go out to Gurney Mills and this, that, and the other. So we go all the way out to Gurney Mills in Chicago. That's far as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So we get on out there. Then she go ahead and look and say, wait a minute. For 25 cents less, we can go back to River Oaks and find the same shit. Then we burn all that gas going back to damn River Oaks. And the next thing we know, we going to Aurora for another damn thing. Then a motherfucker say some shit like this. Well, gas is cheap in Indiana, so let's go to Indiana. You know, so they go get some gas. And I'm looking like, Mama, what kind of math are you doing? Shit.
Look, if we all don't know, Gurney Mills is 10 minutes from Wisconsin.
Bruh. 45, 50-minute drive.
Hey, man, my mama
say $5.
LB, you know about Durango. You know about Durango. You know how far Durango is.
Yeah.
My mama go way up to Durango to the Goodwill. I ain't gonna lie. I went up there one day. I got a PS3 for $25, brand new. Hey, I'm a Goodwill person. I'm a Goodwill kid too. But see, she also, this is another thing that she got us on. And a lot of my homeboys, I got another homeboy that's like that. His mom was the same way. Pawn shop. My mom got us on the pawn. I don't know what it is about the pawn shop, but me and my little brother, like we'll go to the pawn shop. I don't do it no more because I learned my lesson. But when I was like 18, 19, when DVDs was popping or Blu-rays, when Blu-rays just started coming, man, I had like 150 DVDs straight from the pawn
Hey,
shop.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Certain times of the year, I still hit the pawn shops up for
I get
certain
it too. Like, but
Hey.
it come to laptops, computers, and all that.
Yeah. I
You
do.
get lucky. You get
I
lucky.
do speakers and amps and stuff like
Look.
that. Like amps.
Look.
Yeah.
Come the end of January, LeBaron is always at the pawn shop.
Yep.
I'm
You
sorry.
never know fun. That's the best. That's one of the good things about it. You know,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
a bunch of them out here. Y'all got Easy Pawn out there?
Yeah, we got Easy Pawn. We got, boy, this is Indiana. We got every pawn.
We got Easy Pawn. We got Super Pawn. We got Bargain Pawn.
Royal.
Las
Royal
Vegas
Pawn
Guns
Shop.
and silver, gold and silver. Then we got Las Vegas Guns, silver. Boy, we got a gold man out here. We call him the gold man. He be killing me. His commercial. Any gold, fake gold, jewelry, costume jewelry. If it's gold, I'll buy it. If it's old, no worry. He got like a little rhyme to it. It'd be funny. But his store, bro, he got a gold statue, a cat. It's like one of them little meows, like the Asian meows that the little hand be going like this. Solid gold. The dude that be working, he be like, man, old boy paid like $100 grand for that. I'm like, what? Hell.
I was hitting up there was a pawn shop. There was like 2 pawn shops out here because I see Savage was talking about Cash America, and one that's related to that is called Cash Land. So recently, I think in Ohio, like they passed legislation like that they can't do the payday loans no more because of the high interest, but they can still do like pawn loans.
Right.
The only one they can do is pawn loans. Man, when I tell you, I walked into Cashland, and it's so much stuff in there that you could start a YouTube channel off of going to a pawn shop. My iPad, the one that TJ is watching right now, that iPad was a Sprint cellular, 6th gen or whatever, cost like $429. I picked it up for $190.
There you go.
They got iPad Pros in there. They got gaming laptops in there. I just recently picked up the Panasonic Lumix G7 for $249 with the kit lens and the battery and everything in there together. Like,
pawn shop sound better than mine's, Trent.
I mean, come on, you out there in Vegas. I mean, that's why.
I'm telling you, you think it's that simple.
No, I'm saying that's why the pawn shops out there. You out there in Vegas, they got a name for themselves now.
We used to have a gun pawn shop, but they closed them down because they changed the laws out here because you can't. We got one pawn shop left that buy and sell guns. That's the last one. But the Super Pawns, because when you said Cash America, that's Super Pawn's little sister, because they go Cash America, Cash World, and all those other ones, and then it's Super Pawn out here, and then anything out on the East Coast. But Super Pawn, man, they used to have it to where you can go in there, you can get like a gun or whatever. They stopped doing that.
Yeah, see, I hit the pawn shops like January, man. You clean up, especially when you get them. You get into the pawn shop when they giving that stuff away. When they got like 25 Microsoft Xbox One X, and they got 15 iPads stacked on top of each other, man, they be giving that stuff away.
One right around the corner from where I live at, I went in there just out of shits and giggles the other day, and they had 100 PS4s and 100 Xbox Ones.
Yeah.
They had 1,000 bikes.
Yeah.
And all you really do is like, if you already saving when you go into a pawn shop, but if you really want to stretch your dollar, you can go in there and be like, all right, show me all the stuff that y'all didn't have for the past 6 months.
That's what I do.
That's
Yup.
That's literally the magic word. You just be like, hey, what have y'all already had for the past 6 months? Because once they get to 6 months, they desperate to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like they just
Not only
need it.
that, and then they done made their money off of it, especially if they got it on somebody on loan and they
Yeah.
know that they can't come back and get their money back.
Yeah,
They give
because
them-
all the stuff they have on the shelf is stuff that it's not stuff that people was like, here, I just want to sell this for $100 and never come and get it back. This is stuff like
Mhm.
people been making payments on towards and they've been paying interest towards. So usually at that point, whatever, if it's been there for 6 months, because I had got a Mac Mini, not the new one, the old one. This was like a 2012 one. They had a Mac Mini there that had been sitting there for 8 months.
Damn.
And so I was like, well, what's wrong with it? They're like, oh, well, we can't restore it. I'm like, all right, so what are you guys offering on the Mac Mini? They're like, probably about $100.
Whoa.
I'm like, all right, well, would you guys do 45?
Sometimes they stupid.
Dude walked over there, talked to the manager. They looked at it, saw the dust sitting on it. They're like, yeah, get rid of it.
Sometimes they dumb too.
I took that same $45 Mac Mini, drove over to the Apple store on the east side of town and said, hey, this Mac Mini won't turn on. You know, can you guys see if you can get it up and running? They loaded the whole brand new operating system on it, wiped it off and everything. If I wanted to, I could have turned around and sold it for $200, but I just kept it around just as a
More than
backup
that.
computer.
I'm telling you, it's stupid, man. Like they did that. I came across a couple of DSLR cameras like a year and a half ago, and they just be sitting there. And like I said, I went in there the other day, and the camera's still sitting there. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I gotta hit one up in the next week. I gotta find me a 50mm lens.
Oh wow, they said your trial file converter has expired. Oh well, who uses it?
But yeah, like it's usually the stuff that people don't know about or they don't have no expertise on. That's the stuff you can clean up on. Because even when I went and bought that camera, I was just like, because I saw the price, I was like, hey, can I go ahead and get that today? They were like, sure. I don't see what's so special about it.
Yeah,
right. Like it's a damn camera to me. Yeah,
I love it when there's people in there that don't know nothing about tech.
Yeah.
I love it. Now the one around the corner, it's a bunch of cats up in there. Oh man, that's the TCL. I'm like, fuck, I can't get no money.
See what I used. What I used to do is I used to see. I'm a musician, right? So I would go and I would buy the Chinese copy guitars like Strat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is before the pawn shops caught on to it. And I would buy it for like $75 and pawn it for $375. You know,
Man.
like
killing them.
Yeah. The biggest scam out here when I was like 19 and 20 was when people was selling the knockoff iPhones. And there was this dude, I don't know where he at, I ain't seen him in years, but he bought a gang of fake iPhone 4S's. Right? Went to the pawn shop and sold them all for $400.
Pawn shop? They all need to have been fired.
Hey, this was a long time ago. Like, mind you, these are iPhone 4S's. He got the fake Chinese ones. The operating system looked the same. But see, to the untrained eye, if you start moving around a little bit, going into the settings, but see, that's why now they ask you for the IMEI.
Yeah.
For I done been to some pawn shops where I've ever heard people say, okay, so let's see the build number. I'm like, build number? Why is
build
that
number?
build
Right.
number?
Right.
Huh? That's because they got scammed. Somebody came in there with a fake clone, a Chinese or Taiwanese clone, and got that.
Yeah, they learned their damn lesson.
Yeah.
Man,
You said what you?
No, I was saying Cleveland, they did something like that. When was this? This was probably around the same time, maybe 2011, 2012, somewhere in between there, because this was before I got my TV. Now, they had, the iPad 3, the iPad 4, or the iPad Air, one of those three. And so apparently this guy had bought the boxes, right? He had the boxes. he had some shrink wrap. And so this dude made up like 20 iPads out of the boxes and the shrink wraps, had it down perfect, like literally had it looking like it came from Apple itself. And so dude went up to like I think it was like a Speedway gas station or whatever, because this was maybe about, I'm gonna say December 21st, 22nd, like right before Christmas. Dude opened up the back of his truck, had a sign out selling iPads, $350 a pop. Now, right, iPads were, popular and they were in and all that stuff, and people wanted to get them. And supposedly he was selling the top of the line iPads, which were like $500-$600 back then. And, that was a lot of money to be paying for a damn tablet. So he sold all of them and it was gone. Like he sold them all in 30 minutes. One of the ladies who bought it actually, took it home and opened it because she wanted to set it up for her son and have it running. So when he opened it up on Christmas Day, boom, bam, whatever. When she took it out the package, she saw like it had the sticker on it, because they used to come with the stickers that would show like the icons. She lifted the sticker up and it was a mirror.
What the hell?
Play. Dude, whatever, I don't know, like whatever dummy model he found, but it literally was just a mirror on the front.
Wow.
And this dude had like ripped off like so many, and they never caught him.
Somebody was doing the same exact thing, but not with iPads. They was doing it with the Galaxy S5s out here. Somebody bought a gang of fake S5s, dummies, and put them in the box, like you just said. Wrapped them up in the saran, made it real nice and neat, made it look like the phone ain't never been opened. He was selling them for $450 to like $5 a piece. This is when the S5 was booming. Man, they don't know where old boy at to this day.
I couldn't get. I don't know how people can get people like that. I couldn't get
right.
Well, it's because they don't know.
That's the type of I never was into.
And it look official, so they like, okay, it's in the box, it's wrapped up a certain way. Let me go ahead and buy this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was back hustling, J's, and I had the premium stuff, but I still had to let people know, look, I'm giving this to you at this price. This is a knockoff. I can't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was selling stuff, I would sell phones, and I would sell laptops, I would sell tablets, because people would come to me and they'd be like, man, can you unlock this? Can you do that? I would unlock it for them. I would put a new OS on there. I put like Windows 7, Windows 8. I used to come across phones. But I sold real stuff. I never, that type of hustle that get you. That's what my mama called it, the get you hustle. I couldn't do that.
Nah, I can't.
Especially this city is too small. They go, oh yeah, you old boy, they had them fake ass.
Man,
get him.
Man. And shout out to Spectacular Gadgets. I feel it, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I pretty much rock with in the pawn shop is like speakers and amplifiers for the car, something like that. They give great deals, but they know stuff about them shits though. But like y'all said before, they don't know nothing else about no cameras or no laptops. Right. They're just trying to get this shit off. But when it comes to speakers and amps, they are like scientists when it comes to that shit. So they're gonna try to get as much money as they can for it. But they be having the shit there though.
I had a moment kind of related to what Spectacular Gadgets was talking about, except I wasn't the one selling. I was in a pawn shop, because I was looking to see what was out there for like Christmas gifts or whatever. I had never, ever had a PS4 before in my life. I always had Xbox. They had 1 million PS4s on the shelf. And so the lady came in and she was like, I'm just trying to sell this PS4 because I need to pay my bills and stuff like that. So like the dude, he legit, oh my God, damn TJ. The dude behind the counter, nice guy. He was like, look, I'm just be honest with you. The most we can give you for your PS4 is $10 because we got so many of them and they not selling. Like we can only give you $10. And this was, PS4s, like you buy them things brand new for like $250.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah,
I literally I stopped what I was doing And you know, I kind of followed her outside or whatever, and I was like, hey, you know, I don't mean to bother you or anything, but do you still want to sell your PS4? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, look, I can give you $80. Okay, that's all I got on me. It's $80, but that's a heck of a lot more than the 10 that he was willing to give you. And so she just gave it straight to me, you know, because I had already saw her, you know, plug it up and everything because they got to test it. But it was legit. So I gave her 80 and she was able to go do whatever she needed to do. And I had a PS4.
Right.
You know, that whole thing where, you know, people want to try and call you like, or try to call the cops like, oh man, you still in business for us. Like, nah, you already ripping somebody off.
They kill me though. Like the one up here, they'll tell you, they'll be like, well, we'll give you $10 for it. And I'll be hearing people, they'll be like, well, you know, OfferUp, you might get more of it on OfferUp. I'm like, man, OfferUp is a bait and switch. Like OfferUp out here in Vegas, OfferUp is the worst experience in the world. Like you talking about, you don't know who you're gonna meet up. You don't know what that person's gonna look like, smell like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you. And I remember one year I sold, because that's what I've been doing recently. Like I've been selling all my PlayStation, like all the games I'm keeping. But I've been selling like all my PlayStation, my Xbox. I've been selling a lot of older stuff because I really don't need it. And I've been saving that money for it, and I've been investing into the channel, you know. But it's like the other day I went to go sell like 30 Xbox games to this dude. And he was sketchy. Like he came out of his car, cigarette was almost gone. I'm like, ooh, man, what the hell? Man, you got them games on deck. I'm like, yeah. I said they $5 a piece. He was like, all right. Well, let me get 5. I said, okay. Then he changed his mind. Then he wanted 10. I'm like, dude, I told him, I said, bro, I gotta go home. I gotta be to work. All right, well, let me just get 10 from me. I said, all right, well, go ahead, let's do it. So he got the 10. Then he called me back. Hey, bro, you still up? You think you can come back with some more? I'm like, bro, why you didn't just get all the games when you was there? Why are you cherry picking? Like, come on, man.
See,
it's crazy.
What you got to do from now on is anytime if you selling something or buying something, literally, and this is just to test somebody. You ain't got to do it. I do it, but you ain't got to. It's just to test somebody. Whenever you selling or buying something and y'all about to say, hey, let's meet up. All right, hey, there's a police station over there on such and such and such. We can meet up right outside the front door. If they hang up the phone or if they don't text you back or nothing, then hey, that's a bullet that you dodged.
Yeah,
if they ain't willing to meet you in front of a police station, they either A, up to no good, or B, that shit is probably stolen.
A lot of people be killing me because they be like, man, can you meet me at the GameStop? And I'm like, dude, I got 2 microwaves. Like, what are you talking about? Me too. Like, they be having the weirdest meetup spots. Like one dude was like, hey man, can you meet me at the bank? I'm like, dude, I'm trying to sell you this PlayStation.
Right.
You know, it makes sense. Maybe you got to pull the money out the bank or whatever. I get there. He get out the car. He like, what type of PlayStation is? I'm like, PS1. You responded to the ad. Like, I don't have any. It's not a special PS1. I don't have a debug PS1 where you can debug the settings and go and change. I don't have that. And he got people weird, man. Offer is the dirtiest thing you can do. It's like it's a bad experience. Some people
I don't like selling stuff no more. After I got off my little stint, I was in hustle mode for a minute. Like I said, I was selling J's, purses, right up until they had that big bust in Chicago, Tanner. Remember, after that, I was done. I made a nice little piece of change. But see, the thing is I was the guy selling the stuff to the guys that were selling the stuff. So I was selling like 40, 50 pair at a time, you know. So that's why I said I'm out of it. I'm done.
We got like 3 J men out here.
Man.
We call them J men. And this one dude, he cool. He be having them all the time. You can call him on his phone. You get him up on Instagram. And then there's another J man that I personally know. I ain't seen him in years, but we went to school together. That's his entire life. Is to buy. He buys Jordan. Not just Jordans. He buys Reeboks. He buys all the different shoes. Rare, hard to find. Man, he live off that. That's his living. That's what he make his living off of.
Hell yeah, I know a lot of people like that.
Another dude that I know, I ain't seen him in a while. He do the same exact thing. Same thing.
The only thing I hate about selling is that people get too ridiculous with that shit.
Yes.
Like people get to the point of like it's like they trying to steal it from you, like shark and steal it from you, because this is what happened. Like I'll tell you what happened because I sold my drone. This is what happened. So I originally bought my drone for like $1,500. You add in accessories and stuff like that, it's like $1,700 or whatever. Now the drone is it's easily worth $1,000. Easy. Like anybody would pay $1,000 and that would almost be a steal, right?
Hell yeah.
I was like, all right, everybody else selling theirs at $1,000. I'm gonna sell mine at $900. You're getting 3 batteries, you're getting this, you're getting that, you're getting the whole case. I'm paying for the shipping, and I still got to do the eBay fees, right? So I'm really only making, let's say, $750, right? After it's all said and done. So I put it on there for $900. People start hitting you up. Hey man, you want to let that go for like $500? I'm like, no,
Right.
absolutely not. Well, I wouldn't pay more than $500 for such and such. And I'm like, then why are you emailing me?
Right.
Because I put on there like, you know how no offers, right? I turned the offers off. So people will then they'll message you on eBay. They'll be like, hey, you know, if I send you $800 through PayPal, would you sell it to me? I'm like, no. Pay me $900.
Yeah.
You know, 900. And they're like, well, it's not worth that much. I would like to offer you such and such and such. I'm like, did you see the offer button was turned off?
Right.
Yeah. Then that means I'm not accepting offers.
Right. It's non-negotiable. Take this and beat it.
And it's like you already saving money. So like that's like if you go get a phone's $1,000, someone's selling it for $750. You still trying to push them down another $200, and you already saving $350.
Right.
That's what be killing me. Like they be wasting my time with them. I'm like, you already saving this amount of money, and you still trying to gank me for another 200. Like, no. If I wanted that, I would go to Apple or I would go to Best Buy and sell it to them.
Yeah, Ronald Sims said it best. People love low balling, especially when it comes to tech.
Yeah.
Absolutely, positively. No
Well, fellas, I gotta jump off because apparently I'm locked out of my systems and I gotta call IT.
Oh damn! All right, man, bro.
Damn.
It happens every day around the same time. All right, I'll see y'all later, man.
All right, in a minute, my dude.
All right, then.
Cool.
Yeah, man. But I got out there. I think the last stint that I had got a connection for NFL jerseys, right? So like I said, I never sold like one item. I stopped, you know. So my cousin, he was posting stuff on eBay, right? So he posting the jerseys on eBay and he's selling them. You know, the jersey, the NFL officials was running like $2 something, right?
Yeah,
he was selling them on eBay for $100. Now we got them for $22 each. Right? So we got them. Some cat in New England had a shop in New England. So he direct messages my cousin. It was like, look, you know, can you sell me 20 jerseys? So my cousin was like, yeah. So he sold him 20 jerseys. Next time, it got all the way up to the point that we were selling him like 150 jerseys, making bank, right? This idiot. Remember when Brent Favre retired?
Yeah.
Well, when Brent Favre retired, there was a special edition jersey coming out that next season that they had already printed up. All right, it was an anniversary edition. Well, Brent Favre wasn't there. This idiot posts a jersey on eBay. And of course, at that time, I think it was Adidas running things. Adidas contacts him. So what happened was my cousin calls me and he's like, man, I just got a message from somebody from China wanting to buy a jersey. I was like, yo, cuz, think about this. Why would somebody from China be contacting you on eBay to buy a jersey? I'm like, that's a setup.
Big time.
They make
So-
the fucking jerseys.
Right. So I'm like, leave that alone. He gets a cease and dismiss the next day from Adidas, and they wanted him to give up the supplier, and I was like, so he calls me all nervous, like, man, they're saying that I owe them $10,000, blah, blah, blah. I said, give them the source. What do you mean? Send them to Alibaba.
Yeah.
He never heard nothing back, from that. But what happened was the cat in New England got hungry, and he bought all these jerseys, and he was posting jerseys that weren't even made yet on eBay.
Oh yeah.
know?
They were doing that with video games. Like people were they were like, oh, pre-order this video game, and then people would like be buying them, and they were trying to get enough money together so they could order a large enough order to fulfill the pre-orders, and then a lot of times they couldn't fulfill them. And then people are sitting there like, well, let me get my money back, and they're like, oh, well, the first round of pre-orders already went out. You're going to be on the second or third round. It's like, wait, what? And then they had to revamp that whole thing.
Yeah, the contacts I think I still got a couple of them. The contacts that I had would have, like, if the Jordans were dropping in April, right about now I would be getting the designs of the Jordans that are dropping in April. And I will order them, in December and have them by February. And what we would do is we would sell them like the week before, so that the guys that were going to sell them from us would sell them that night before they drop.
Oh man, that was killer. That's a heads up on a heads up.
Right. So if I paid $50 for them, you know what I'm saying? I charge them a buck. They charge $1.50, and the people buying them thinking they're getting a deal because they ain't want to pay $300 in the store.
Right.
The one thing I will never understand to this day, this is the thing that kills me, is that people will they'll flat out allow a company to screw them over until they decide to give up or wake up. They'll let them screw them up, down, left and right, backwards, forwards, slow motion, fast motion, whatever. But if you do it, and I'm not saying that someone's doing it intentionally. Let's say if you try and charge the same price that a company charges, even if it's the same product, even if it was brand new, even if it was never opened, never used, if you ask for the same amount of money, and even if you offered, hey, you can return it and blah, 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 but I'm gonna have to charge you a fee if you return it, you will have people ready to threaten you and try and take you out. And I'm like, you do realize GameStop has the same policy.
Yeah.
And it's GameStop. But if it's a person, oh no, you a swindler, you a hustler, you trying to take food out of my kid's mouth. I'm like, wait, you was ready to get screwed over by GameStop for your Xbox for $50. I offered you $60, and you looked at me like I was crazy.
Hey, look, I learned early on. I set my prices respectable. You see what I'm saying? If you don't want to pay the price, you're talking to the wrong person.
Absolutely.
And that followed me over into business. I get folks that walk in, your popcorn prices are kind of expensive. You're in the wrong popcorn shop, man. End of story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you just charge a market value of your product. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they just look at you like, okay, no, this, that, and the other. You're not Garrett. You're not this, that, and the other, man. Fuck all that shit. This is what I charge. I'm sorry you can't afford me. God bless.
Hey, this Chicagoland. I get that. Well, Garrett's don't charge that much, and I said,
yes,
Garrett's. Man, Garrett's charge way more than we charge.
More, bro. My little cousin worked there.
That's
Right.
everywhere. Back when I was fixing computers, because
Mhm.
I was doing double duty. I was working for Geek Squad
Mhm.
and I was fixing computers on the side. And I was fixing computers for half the price that Geek Squad was fixing them for. And people were like, "Oh, that's kind of high. You know, you're charging me like $80 to do this." And I'm like, you do realize just the diagnostic fee alone for Geek Squad is $49 alone.
By itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, by itself.
Alone.
Yeah.
And for them to restore your computer with your OEM disc is $119.
Easy.
I'm charging you 80 and I'm giving you software. I'm backing up your stuff, I'm giving you software, and I'm doing it way cheaper than Geek Squad. And I already know what they do. And they're like, "Oh, well, I don't know. I'm just thinking about taking the Geek Squad." Well, fuck off and go pay $200. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know.
Beat it.
People will get mad. People will get upset when you actually try and save them money and charge them less. So it's like you can't charge what Geek Squad charges because then you're ripping them off. But then you can't charge them a fair price because they think that, oh, well, since it's still low, that you're not doing the full job and we're still getting ripped off anyway. And I'm just like, that's why I couldn't do that business no more. I was just like, you can't win.
No.
Hey, I felt the same way about carpentry. That's why I got out of it. I enjoy doing carpentry. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm doggone good at it. You know, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm solid. I built my own dining room table. You know, it was appraised at $9,000.
Mm.
So thing is I know people ain't gonna pay what I'm worth, so I got out of that business.
Right.
Yep.
You know, I tell people I'll give you a discount on what I know. I ain't gonna give you a discount on what I can do. I'm
Right.
sorry.
I got a friend of mine, real close friend, me and him like brothers. He got a rehabilitation center that he owns, that he runs and everything. But since the color of his skin is a certain way, what he does is he put other nations and nationalities out there in the forefront. He don't even put nobody of his, no black person out there just to get him coming. Because when he first started it and everything, he tried to put, mostly black folks out there, and is that when nobody coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he had to change the face of the company, and that's sad that you got to do that. But that's the way the world is. That's how people programmed and everything.
That's the rude reality about it, man. You've been to my shop, Tanner. You see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you see where I'm at.
Yeah, hell yeah, I see where you at.
You know, but the thing, that's why it's so refreshing that I can bring it back home. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And rock the way I want to rock. But the rude reality of it is, hey, that's just the rude reality of it. It's like, hey, you know, they ain't gonna play the same way once they know certain information.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, fellas, man, it was nice chopping it up with y'all. This was after game talking, chill, and everything. It went over for like 15 minutes, but it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? I got some damn pawn shop game on deck, you know what I'm saying, for sure, and everything. And that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys falling through. You guys are always letting your family to me. You need anything from me, just holler. I'm right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
And the stream, everybody in the stream, thanks for falling through too. You know what I'm saying? You're all a part of Team Lit. God bless and enjoy your evening. Be easy.
All right.
Yeah.